Good morning, 9:41 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, December 16th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see, XRP is up 1.01% on the day, up just over 6 cents to 62, or just about 62.18. So nothing major moving yet. We're still within this wider formation. This could technically be considered a bearish pattern if we were to break down from here. Nice consolidation. We're looking to come up to this downtrending resistance to see what happens here at around 63 cents. See if it's actually about 632. If we can get over that, then obviously we can continue this run to 65 cents and maybe further. If we look at it from the other chart, we can still see we're in a bull flag. And this started coming up back in October. So this the pole was created starting in October, and then the flag followed, and now we're consolidating. If this continues and we don't break down, the breakdown target would be 52.5 cents. If we continue playing this truthfully, as we talked yesterday and we came down to the bottom, then we bounce back up. We talked about as long as we consolidate, we could come back up even if bearish. You could come up to 68.8 cents roughly and still be within that bull flag consolidation. If you lose this uptrending support at any time at 59.6, roughly 59.5, the technical breakdown target, just remember, is 52.5 cents. So this is the way you should be looking at the XRP price action, at least from October. We can take it into a shorter time frame on the other chart as we've been talking. But as of right now, that is the nitty-gritty right now with XRP. If it breaks that, you'd have a technical target at 52.5 cents. But that's not even, we're not saying that that's going to happen. That's just if this were to break the formation. And right now, the RSI is trying to break up here a little bit and attempt a little bit of a breakout here. We're up at resistance. So a lot's going to be told right now. Do we get rejected here at the 200-day and then the 20-day above? Or can we continue rising on this thinly traded weekend here on this Saturday, early Saturday morning, and start making a little dent? If we get rejected here, like I said, you got to get above here today or this weekend, and you got to start rotating back up. If you rotate down, we already know the target's 52.5 cents. So there's no reason really to sugarcoat that. None of the time frames have we made any kind of attempt to break out yet. In fact, we have a reversal candle here in the 2-hourly. And we were moving up. So are we going to move down this weekend? That's always a question. But right now, let's just see. We still have the ability to break out here this weekend. It's thinly traded. And we're going to see if we get some buyers to step in. Right now, we are on top of the 20-day in a short-term time frame. So at least in the short term, as long as we hold the 62, around the 62.10 area, even on this weekend, even if it's very bearish, you would think 62.5 would be a common rejection point, even if it were to be bearish. But other than that, we are just stuck within this formation. It's a bear flag that started in a bull flag that started in October, and we're going to see if we can play to the positive side. On the negative side, we've had this descending wedge that it looks like it's kind of like a descending wedge that's closing on the end of here, or you could say a descending triangle, and it's also, I guess, suppose. But right now with XRP, if we were to break up and get rejected. And this is the bear flag setup. If we were to get rejected around 632, there is that chance, even if you don't come all the way down to 52.5 cents, that you could come back down to 58 cent area. So there is a chance of volatility here. Now, the RSI has room to work. That's the thing. The RSI has room to work here. Volume hasn't been great, but it is a thinly traded weekend. So we're kind of stuck within a consolidatory phase. We're still well within that rising channel that started in June of 2022. So that is something else to consider very, very much. So pretty much that's what I wanted to talk about this morning. So those are the angles that we can play this morning. And then with the XRP market cap, we're up 356 million or 1.07%. And right now we bounced off the lower support at 33.15. We're holding on to the 200-day and the 4-hourly. If we can just get a little bit of momentum here, we could push up and over and try to push up towards that 35 billion over this thinly traded weekend. We do have an opportune moment here in a thinly traded weekend. We have enough strength in the RSI to where we could technically make a move here to the top side. I'm not saying we're going to break that rising channel resistance on the market cap. What I am saying is we could be back up to 35 billion and see what happens at that range and see if we are overtly bearish and get rejected. That would be a great way to tell how this pattern is going to play out. And then Bitcoin's at 42,326, up 401 points on the day. And Bitcoin is coming up to that resistance at 42,663. Looks like an inverted hammer could be formed here, or at least in the process of being formed. An hour and 12 minutes until this candle's under. But for Bitcoin, if you want this to maintain bullishness, we just got to get over and close a daily over 42,663. And then that could open the door up for that move to 47,000. But it's a very volatile moment right now. We survived the 15th, but we still got many more things to go at the end of this year. So just keep a watchful eye and just keep emotionless. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, please make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and joining the over 19,400 subscribers. If you want to show me personal support, you can always send a YouTube super chat or join Tom's Army. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you're looking to trade crypto or your favorite or XRP, video description below, there's ways to long or short the market by futures trading or leverage, or you can spot trade with the lowest spot fees in the markets, whether USA or abroad. Just look in the video description below and or pinned comments. With Bitcoin, if we reject that 42,663, the logical target would be to come down and see if this broadening wedge breakout, if we get the support for the first time at 39,178, they're actually about 39,200, but we're looking to break over 42,663 and avoid that little consolidation and continue breaking up. Thank you all so much for being a part of this community. Have a blessed morning.